other people don't.
I had so much fun. I feel guilty.
You have so much, and then I got peers when I call them, they act like they couldn't find nothing to do.
I had so much fun. I feel guilty to the point where I feel like, look, I'm sorry about last night. That's not how I plan to live the rest of my life. But I do know that it looked very, very, very bad. So yeah, first of all, if you want to go out and have a good time, if you're the type of person that you don't have a good time by yourself, then you're probably not going to have a good time when you go out. So it's just to try to enjoy yourself, embellish all the things that the night has to give, and make the most of it, and just try to enjoy your night.
I feel that, my brother.
Don't put no restrictions on fun.
I feel that, my brother. Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Super Saiyan Santi, OG Frank, blessing you with his game on enjoying life. This is Smorgasbord of Reels. Smorgasbord. I've been seeing a lot of stuff coming online, and here we go.
Feminist, but only for me.
Uh-oh. You know where we going.
Okay, it don't matter. My mind is
shout her out. She's been coming up as a comedian.
Really?
Be a feminist, but only for me.
Oh no, that's it.
I want the guy I date to be a feminist, but only for me. Yeah, I thought that was the whole point of our relationship. It's like we're on a team, right? And that means you don't root for other teams. Like if my man came home from work and he was like, honey, I've just had a very long day, all right? You are not going to believe this, but Cheryl was getting no respect. Like, people kept talking over her, they kept interrupting her. I eventually had to stick up for her and say something. Do you think my reaction would be like, oh, babe, I'm proud of you. That's why I'm with you. You have empathy. Nah, I'd just be like, yeah, who the is Cheryl? And why are you saying anything? I don't know, maybe next time just say something like, get your own man, okay?
Good geology.
Yeah, I like that because just being real, explaining how women really think.
Mm-hmm.
If women could understand how we really think, they could control us 99% of the time.
Even further than they're controlling now?
They ain't controlling us. We're just allowing them to get away with the control until we get fed up. Right?
I think that's part of the imbalance in life, the imperfect imperfection. They have all the tools to control, but yet can and cannot. The same thing, and they can say the same thing vice versa, can't they?
A relationship has to be imperfect. You have to be able to fall off the ladder,
mm-hmm.
right? But the thing about a relationship is you shouldn't fall whereas you can't heal from falling off the ladder. That's a relationship.
Oh, God dang.
Yeah, you should be able to fall, but you should be able to heal from the fall.
You got to heal from the falling.
Yeah.
All right.
If you get too high up and you fall, you might not make it. So it's best to make sure you don't get too high up.
In the relationship.
What
that mean, high up?
That means relationship always has a balance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the woman has the balance. Sometimes the man has the balance. But the lever shouldn't be like she got all the balance. It's like you're never going to make it to. Yeah, that's never going to make it.
The balance is literally this. Then
it's got to be give and take.
The scale. Yeah, man. Okay, OG, I see you, man.
Yeah.
So, you hear that? What was
that? In French, that means tu la patois.
Tu la patois.
Tu la patois.
Flobité.
That means like give and take.
Flobité.
Tu la patois.
You see what I did with flobité? That's flobité in French. Flobité.
Yeah, flobité. Yeah. Flobité is good. Everybody don't have flobité.
Flobité, hilarious, bro.
you become ma'am. When you hit a certain age, you become ma'am. Ma'am is a shortened version of madam. Same word, just no D. They take away the D. You're the same, but with just a lack of D. When you're younger, lots of D. Lady gets the D, damsel gets the D, maiden gets the D, bride gets the D, but the second you become a man, poof, the D disappears. So on behalf of all the ma'ams, where'd the D go?
I can tell you where the D go. To the younger women, because don't nobody want to give the D to a ma'am.
That's what she's saying. Why don't they want to give the D to the
Because
man?
they're older.
So they just become D-less?
Hey, it is what it is. Hey, once you go bald, you can't do nothing about it. That's just the way it is.
But a man he gonna try to put a toupee on. He gonna
they know he got a toupee on.
You can tell a toupee.
Yeah.
You can tell that new sprinkle stuff.
They
The fiber.
Coming here tripping.
Hair black as hell.
Yeah. They don't deserve no D.
So you say they don't deserve no D? Oh man, that's cold, man. Why can't she get D too? Poor lady.
Because the younger women are much more attractive physically, and they're gonna get it.
I get you. I thought that was a good joke. She killed it, man. She's funny.
And she's about that age that she stopped getting the D. That's why she came up with that joke.
I think also, you got to manifest what it is you want. If you want to be a person still getting D, or even an older man, because as much as older women are saying they're not getting D, I hear a lot of older men ain't getting no V.
Really?
Man, I'm telling you this every time we talk. I can't believe it. I'm like, what's going on with the older single men that are now saying that they ain't getting no V?
But you're talking about guys 30s, 40s.
I'm talking about guys even older, a little older than that.
Really?
Yeah. That's why she's saying that. I believe what's the version that's going on with the men that ain't getting no V, young or old.
Well, I mean, maybe they don't.
Maybe they got to start. I told a pair of mine, maybe you need to start dating women your age or trying to talk to women.
Oh no! Whatever you do, if you over 50, don't ever date a woman over 50. Maybe they don't have no Wi-Fi. Maybe that's the problem.
What does the Wi-Fi?
You should be able to get a younger woman on the internet if you got Wi-Fi. Don't ever date. If you're over 50, don't ever. What? Like in the movie Friday?
Yeah,
ever date a woman over 50.
But if he's not even getting the younger woman, don't even try. So you tell him don't try at all.
If they over 50, don't, unless you got a rump shaker.
But they ain't even getting the younger women, I'm saying. That's
because they tired and they lazy.
Okay, they're tired.
They don't want to do what it takes, but they know if they really want. I guarantee you, around like Thanksgiving or Christmas, they venture out.
Nah, man.
Well, whenever they get tired of being tired, they'll venture out.
They'll venture out.
Yeah. There's a strip club. There's a lot of places you can go and get that attention.
But it's not the attention. They're not getting. Man, not even getting attention. How about that? They're not even getting attention.
That's what I'm saying. But it's their fault. They cheap.
They're being cheap. You think they're being cheap?
You know what? I gotta go to one of the greats, Cardi B, when she said, "Broke brothers don't get no."
She's telling the truth.
And what did the women say? I know you're right, or whatever they said. So
I think I never had it put that to me in that way, man. I think you may be onto something with that.
You're gonna be cheap and everything. I want a woman to like me for me. When they get you ugly. So you waiting for a girl to like ugly guys to come by and be like, "You ugly, but I like you." It's like, yo, are you serious?
You're cold. You're so cold, man. You're so cold. They ugly.
Being ugly is not a bad thing.
Elaborate.
Look, it's 8 billion people on the planet.
Uh-huh.
So if you ugly, if 99% of the people on the planet think you ugly, that means it's 900 million people who think you're very attractive.
Oh my
Your ass
God.
just need to go find them other 900 million people wherever they
And
are.
stand in front of him.
Well, they might not be in the town that you in right now.
You know, ugly wood. Oh man, you're a funny guy.
AB, that's why I got it like this. I'm like, yo, to make sure. AB, that's why I got it like this. I'm like, yo, to make sure you train it, and I got this waving in front of you, like, so you know not to drink this shit. Yeah, there we go. There's no way. Over here. There we go. There we go, champ. You got it. No alcohol, baby. You gotta be in your face. You gotta see a nigga drinking. You wanna spit? Spit it out. Let's get it up. We got you.
Adrian Bronner is back on his training 45-day marathon currently, I believe it is, on him preparing Dean to fight. And then he's going to get hit in another 40. He's going to train himself another 45. So he's doing a double training to get himself right for his fight.
You know, I like what he's doing because I heard him telling Dean the other day, like, yo, you need to be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw that.
You know, so he's serious about the training. And what I like about the little Ray J skit is that's indicative. That is a word, right?
Indicative. I
It
said,
doesn't mean like
I said,
when you wake up in the middle of the night, you'd be like, excuse me,
I'm indicative it.
I'm indicative. I'm indicative. Like, I didn't say yes, sorry. Because no means no, but no does not mean no.
Indicative.
Okay. The Ray J skit, right?
Skit.
Ray J, when you're training, you're focusing on your training.
Mm-hmm. All in.
And you do hear negative voices. Everybody has a negative and a positive. Mm-hmm. Ray J just happened to be on the devil's side of the negative when he's telling the wine and tempting him. But the positive isn't saying anything. That's why you don't hear anybody over here like, don't listen to him.
Man, the positive don't even
the positive knows, like, nigga, don't listen to him. You ain't even, don't say nothing. And he didn't.
Hey, he got the bottle in his hand.
Yeah, he got the bottle in his hand because he don't have the discipline to do that.
He got the bottle.
He got the bottle in his hand.
That's what it's saying on the right without saying it.
We always have two voices,
and it calls him to spit too.
Right.
I don't know if you ever saw that. Like that's a thing too. Like it's just the energy to say.
Maybe he had to spit out that negativity that he was getting from the air from him. Like, I rebuke you.
I rebuke you in the name,
Get
baby.
thee behind me, Satan.
Woo!
You should never win.
I say what you're going to say, and I would like to say something.
No, that's it.
Oh, I was going to say I enjoy it because it's motivating to see him come into it so below, so down.
Mm-hmm.
He rised. He got his money.
Mm-hmm.
Opportunity for fighting. You said you didn't want to see him fight again, but you know, I knew he was going to fight again. It had to be, even if it was. It had to be. To make this live story work, he had to fight.
Old champions never give up.
And old champions are never not going to want to fight.
So if they have the opportunity and they have that mindset of when they what led them to be a champion, they're always going to have to get beat before they quit.
Mike Tyson fought again in his older age. Didn't have to.
But it wasn't a serious fight.
But he still fought, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't serious to us.
Mm-hmm.
But he went out there. I know he felt like
Mike Tyson is my favorite. No. Muhammad Ali is my favorite fighter. Mm-hmm. After Muhammad Ali, it would be Mike Tyson would have to be my... Wait. Floyd Mayweather. No, I'm just joking. It would be Muhammad Ali. It would be Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather.
Money Mayweather.
That would be in my top three.
My top three is Mike, number one, because I grew up with Mike. I was in New York in the 80s, and the energy around Mike was crazy around that time at the barbershops primarily. And then, so number two, I'm going to say I like Sugar Ray. I like his movement. He was quick. I like Sugar Ray Robinson. and then I'm gonna go Floyd, and then and sometimes I may not go Floyd. 3 and 4 for me is Duran because he's Panamanian, and then Floyd, and then Floyd.
Okay, so okay. I like your picks. I was in that era when Muhammad Ali.
You were there. If I was
boxing.
there, I can only imagine like Mike Tyson was for me.
Muhammad Ali not only had a boxing effect on people, it was more of the civil rights movement type revolution.
Yeah, he fought for that.
And Muhammad Ali was one of the first black athletes to speak so boldly and arrogant about being young and black and beautiful. And I think it actually helped. It helped uplift people who were young and black and beautiful. Because like I am the greatest. And
if I was to reorganize my list, I would say if you want to add that element to the boxing, like even sports, like here's my favorite sports guys, but these are my sports philanthropist guys. If that's a category, it would shift. But like raw out, just what I saw, Muhammad Ali was just like history to me, so I didn't see them.
Oh yeah, so I can understand that. So that's why I was telling you that. Now your Sugar Ray was during that time period too.
He was kind of ending.
He was Ali's era, and he was one of the best.
He was, and then I did look up some of his stuff as I got older because I lived in certain areas, and I did research on him because of that. I felt like, okay, this guy. So it enticed me into his career.
But also, Sugar Ray was good looking guy.
Was he? Okay, he was considered a good looking guy.
Good looking is more marketable, right? When Ali fought Frazier, he said a lot of like monkey, like very like.
Who said that? Who said
Ali.
That? Oh, he did. Okay.
He said a lot of very ugly things about fighters that he fought, where it had been that.
But wasn't he like funny about that? Like you ugly and you gonna.
Yeah, but somebody call you a monkey and they joking, it's still humiliating that they.
I thought that was like his character.
I mean, he's like Joe Frazier ugly. He shouldn't be the champion. The champion should be pretty like me. He looked like a gorilla and stuff like that. So, and Joe Frazier.
That was funny.
But Joe Frazier commented on him. Talking about him that.
He took that personal.
Because back then that wasn't so accepting for somebody to insult you. You know, remember your family is watching, your wife is watching, your kids is watching, your mother's watching.
I never thought that Ali's antics were really. I guess I should have.
Well, this is how we grew up doing the dozens, but I felt like he really went overboard with Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier felt the same way. Mike Tyson, to me, was like, I put Ali first because he first of all, he had the confidence of being young and black and beautiful. So
black and brown.
To me, there was nothing stronger than that. When Mike Tyson came on the scene, he was a good-looking guy. He had this chiseled, muscular body. And he was like, they asked Mike Tyson, like, what did you think after the fight? He was like, I was trying to drive the nose bone up into the brain. And you know that's how you kill somebody, right? Like I wanted to eat his kids. I mean, Mike Tyson was just ferocious.
Mike Tyson was like the Grim Reaper of boxing.
And that's when like you had to have HBO. And HBO, you had to pay like
he made HBO a lot of money.
Pay-per-view, you had to pay like $50 for the fight, right?
We used to go to people's house.
And the thing, we would go to people's house.
Who could afford that? Yeah.
If you went to the bathroom at the beginning of the fight, by the time you come back, it was over.
He would come out there with the black hoodie Mike, and just to a doom.
No socks, towel over, no. He didn't have no like fancy,
nothing fancy whatever. At all. Not even his boxers. He just came out.
With a towel, black pants,
ready
black
to fight.
shoes, no socks, and he would just look like he was like calm, but like he was mad. Like he said something about his mother or something. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get you.
I enjoyed that AB is going back. I like the show behind it. I feel like it's intriguing now because it's showing his relationship with Dean at this level. Like, okay, you saw me bugging out and playing, but okay, I'm gonna show you championship mentality. And Dean now is looking like the playful one.
Well, you know what?
The tables have turned.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like
You are now in his house.
it's good to be able to play parts in life.
Yeah, well done.
Cause like I've been the scared one or the dumb one, but I've also been the smart one and the strong one. And AB's really showing him like, yeah, I could play the drunk, the guy who don't care, who's overweight.
Yeah.
But I was a 4-time champion.
I was a champion.
Respect me for that, right?
Yeah.
But now that we started to train, I'm giving you the mindset of how it is to train on this level.
As a champion.
As a champion.
Pay attention.
Right?
You should and I feel like he's not paying attention enough. This is a moment where other boxers, other people on earth would be paying for this opportunity.
Do you know why? Because when you're young, you're arrogant.
But you're being arrogant. Once again, this is back to the story.
You have a right to be arrogant.
You do, but you have a right, but you should know when to shut up and listen.
That's a hard thing.
But you need to master that now. This because he's not that young.
But I didn't finish. You have the right to be arrogant if you put the work in.
Okay, I'll agree with you.
But if you haven't put the work in, you think it's just because you and you think you're better than the normal person, then you're gonna have an awakening.
I love this whole story right now because tables has turned. AB doesn't look like the one playing. He looks like the one that is a champion. And now, right now, everybody, what we're seeing, we've never seen before ever in our life, what it looks like to train with the mentality of knowing you've been a champion, you've lost it all, and now you're going to go back to go get something. I don't know if he's going to get what he had, but to see him train is beautiful. You know what I mean? I'm taking it for me. I'm taking it for me. I'm training.
What you want to know what my prediction is?
Predict.
This is my prediction.
Predict, brother. Predict.
Between AB and what's the other guy named? Dean. One of them will win.
I don't think they fight each other.
No. One of them will win their fight.
Okay.
Because they fight 6 months apart.
Yeah.
One of them will win their fight, and one of them will lose.
Whoa. Who's winning? Who's losing?
That's the thing.
You don't know that one.
It doesn't matter, but whoever wins or loses, a moral will be taught. A moral lesson will be taught.
Wow, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
One will win, one will lose.
One will win, one will lose.
If they both win, OG. But hey, prove you wrong.
I seriously doubt they both win.
Okay.
Because they're fighting on a level that they're not at. And so they're reaching. So it's not like they have the advantage and they're like, yeah, I'm going to just take up. You don't take up boxing in a 6 month or 1 year period because you want to be a champion.
No. That's a lifelong.
So it's going to be much harder.
That's lifelong.
For someone who was a champion to win the fight than it is for someone who was never a champion.
Especially if you're fighting someone that's unskilled like the champion.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that the champion will win because somebody could throw a punch and knock anybody out.
But this champion's been out of the game for a while, even with all the training.
Yeah.
You know, you have to break so many stages, not only the body, but the mind.
Yeah.
So,
good luck to both of them. God bless them.
I enjoy the show. I'm enjoying the show. One more, we out, OG.
Young man is coming out of Cal. The level of intelligence. When a 19-year-old young man is coming out of Cal, the level of intelligence it takes to go to that school, and he's being called too smart, there's a little bit of coded language in that. We used to be a country, a society that valued intelligence in leadership. I don't know when or why that changed when it came to Jalen. And sometimes it's like what that intelligence is attached to. With him, it's attached to awareness and consciousness and activism and ownership and culture and community and growth. Not unlike Russell Westbrook or a Chris Paul or a LeBron James, but they grew into those things as they became faces of the league. He seemed to have like already been that, right? And then it's like, is that intelligence collaborative or is it combative? But you've never called someone or said this about someone, they think they're the smartest person in the room if you think they're an idiot. Ever. You just call them an idiot. So there is an understanding that he has this level of intelligence. And what happens a lot of times too, though, if you know something has happened that doesn't make sense, now you got to spin a different narrative. Because we can't say the dude that was the Eastern Conference Finals MVP, a la Jalen Brunson. The dude that was the Finals MVP, a la Jalen Brunson, who when that happened, he's taken off. We love him. But it didn't happen that way for Jaylen Brown. So there's something there that's always been there about him that people feel a certain type of way about. And it's about him figuring that out. He does seem to address disrespect. He does seem to have a way about him that wants to be heard. And that's not always allowed for some people. It's not.
Jaylen Brown situation. He's not in Boston any longer. They traded him. I felt that when he started doing that podcast, it was going to be a problem. I've never seen a basketball player have a solo podcast. A lot of basketball players do a podcast and they interview people, but he was doing solo podcasting. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, he's about to start talking about things that I knew was going to bring problems to him. But to have to train him over what he says or what he does or how he stands up for himself, what's your take on that?
Well, this isn't about a point of view. It's not about his podcast. It's about awareness, right? When you are intellectual enough to talk to the broad audience of people that are watching, and you're able to simplify exactly what these players are going through and why, nobody wants you to tell them that the helmet that you have in the NBA in the 90s, if you get hit in the head, is not protecting you from brain damage until the progression came forth and let you know, like, you got to get different helmets because you could get brain damage. You know, so he's making them aware where they don't want you telling people that Mike Tyson, Don King is going to steal $500 million from you. They don't want you to tell you that. Remember when, what was the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens? The black quarterback that they said was not smart.
I don't recall.
The one that's for the Ravens now.
Jackson,
Lamar Jackson, right? So the problem with him was
they said that about him. I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, they were. He's unintelligent as a quarterback.
Oh, geez.
And when he first came out of college, right?
Wow.
And if you would have heard him talk, his accent was so thick, he was so country, you'd be like, oh, that's why they say that. But remember, he's a football player, you know.
But so if an athlete is of high intelligence, what I feel like Jaylen Brown really is. Remember when we first started podcasting? Remember when we first started podcasting around the time he came out?
Yeah.
I said that kid was going to be something.
Yeah.
I knew it. I saw it. I saw his body movement, his flow. I knew that kid was going to get a championship. I knew it off the muscle.
They just don't want you telling
the secrets.
The next generation, like the reason why you're not winning, because they're not teaching you what you should be able to do with your money, and you're going broke and you're doing this and I thought they had
But he's not the first one that said this though.
Yeah, but he's saying it
while playing,
and people are taking him seriously, and they're like, oh, well, he's too smart. Now he's been categorized as too smart.
But when we used to laugh at the jock, was that not a problem too? It's like when no one's happy with anything. They used to laugh at the jocks. Now they're not laughing at a jock. Pick one.
Well, they laughed at the jocks because the jocks were pushed through, not because they were smart, but because they were athletically great. AKA Lawrence Taylor. What was the guy with the Redskins that couldn't read?
I don't know. Wow, Jesus.
there was a I cannot think of his name because I'm not a Redskin fan.
Yeah.
He was like the leading rusher for the Redskins. And he came out like after a couple of his great years that he couldn't read.
Jesus.
And they had
Christ.
pushed him through college because he was a great athlete.
But he could not read.
Dexter Manley.
I remember.
Dexter Manley.
He could not
Right?
read.
He couldn't even read. They had just pushed him through.
So this young man is saying, I'm intelligent. I'm speaking up for myself. When someone has that form of intelligence, the first thing they're going to do is going to stand up for themselves and the people that look like them.
Yeah, but they don't want you to tell. They don't want you to tell everybody.
But it's time to tell. Maybe it's time to tell because things need to change.
Well, the awareness, the awareness should be out. The time to tell was years ago, but now.
Well, I felt like they were saying it years ago. I feel like he's not saying nothing.
I think they were saying it. They weren't explaining it to the extent that he is.
He knows how to. You know what? Social media, technology, being able to go live is now giving us conversations directly to the people. Yeah. And they don't understand this communication. They don't understand how to go to YouTube and hit record and then get people to actually view it. You can hit record. The algorithm may not care.
That is true.
While he don't hit record and the algorithm cares and they're the one that fund them. That's the problem. Start learning how to communicate with these kids. Start communicating with the youth because he found a way to do so on his own platform.
Yeah.
Shout out Jalen, man. Another thing too, I felt like his career in Boston was always. I felt like they always try to outshine him with Tatum, and I always felt that Jalen was the better all-around player. I could see Jaylen Brown have an excellent game, but they leaned towards Tatum as if he did more than, and Jalen is literally middle-manning the entire show.
So what you're saying is you think they wanted Jalen Tatum to be the face.
Jaylen Brown, and then there's Jason
Tatum to be the face.
Yes, they wanted him to be the face
because his
Boston
face
wanted
was
him to
more
be the face.
Like it wasn't like he was black, but he was like light-skinned black.
I don't want to have to go there, but you all go there on your own.
Well, for me, whenever they want to choose
because
player,
why not Tatum? I mean, why not Jaylen Brown? But Jaylen Brown,
whenever they
brother,
want to choose
big black beard,
a player that's the face of the NBA, is never a darker skinned person of color.
I mean, Michael Jordan emblem logo, I think is more popular than NBA logo. And the NBA logo still has the same, what is that, Barry?
Yeah.
Rick Barry? You know what I mean? Where Michael Jordan's logo, at this point, might as well be the NBA's logo, right?
Yeah.
It might as well be, but I understand why it's not. But the NBA has not changed it either. They haven't changed that logo. And if they did change that logo, for real, whose logo would it be? Whose logo would it be?
Would I buy a shoe with a Jerry West logo on it? Hell no.
Are you going to buy a shoe with a Rick Barry logo?
No.
You buy one with Michael Jordan logo.
I think I, in my day, could beat Rick Barry in a game one-on-one.
You're hilarious. I don't know.
And Jerry West. Come on, man.
Could you beat Jordan?
You know what?
Don't you sound? You gonna sound like the dude Lonzo Ball who could beat Michael Jordan? I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you this. Me and Jordan play a game, right?
Oh my God, Jordan's gonna smoke you, man. I'm sorry, OG. I'm not gonna act like.
I'm not saying I'm gonna win the game. I'm gonna score some points.
You know why? You give people fouls.
But I'm gonna let you. I give people fouls.
You give people. If you foul someone, you're gonna give them.
Oh no. Okay.
And Michael Jordan is not going to give you a foul.
This is the way I feel about a great player, right? I'm going to give you the foul if I fouled you and stop you from shooting the ball.
But I don't think Michael Jordan's mentality, from what I've seen on the documentary, is going to give you a foul, OG. And because of that reason alone, that's why I got him winning. He's going to go get it. That mentality.
It's not going to be an easy game.
I know you're gonna try to not make it easy.
It's not gonna be easy.
You're gonna try not to.
And I know that Allen Iverson crossover too. So, like, don't think he's just gonna lock me down or whatever.
Oh man, Jaylen Brown. I just felt like, and then he got traded to Philly, but I think the trade was amazing because Philly. I feel he's gonna fit so well in Philly. I feel like he could still be himself in Philly, and Philly always is in the playoffs, and their issue is Embiid.
Embiid ain't nothing.
No, he's great up until the playoffs. He's great. He at least gets you to the playoffs. The Wizards don't even get there.
Embiid
get you to the play. Now you get to the playoffs and you got Jaylen Brown and you got Tyrone Maxey. Embiid got you upset. Embiid got you upset. Embiid, come on, Embiid.
Embiid is the Luka Doncic of the Sixers.
Okay, for somebody that likes the Washington Wizards, bro, I would take somebody that can get me to the playoffs any day. The issue we having is that he doesn't cross the finish line. But now you got Jaylen Brown. So I'm okay with Embiid there. Embiid got you going.
But he's not going to be there at the end. That's my problem.
He's not going to be there. But at least you got Jaylen Brown, and now you get a backup center. You get a decent center. I think Philly has an opportunity. And I don't know if you heard, LeBron is thinking that Philly's one of his top picks.
Well,
LeBron is saying Miami, Golden State, I think Cleveland, and I think New York. I want to say LeBron is thinking about. Those are the top five or four.
I heard LeBron was going to New York.
And they also said Golden State. He said Miami. But Philly's also an opportunity as well.
If he gets with Jaylen Brown, it's over.
I think it's over. And I'm okay with Embiid being there.
If he gets with Stephen Curry,
I think it's over too. I think it's over there too. Because they said if he goes to Golden State, they're trying to take him and Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is no good.
He's good for not even regular season because he's injured. Not even regular. He's injured. I would like to see LeBron go to Philly with Jaylen Brown. I'll be excited for that. I'll be excited for the city of Philly. And I feel like both of those brothers do well there in Philly. I feel like they'll do great in that market. I feel that market will do great for them as well. I'm rooting for you, Philly. Hope you get it. Super Saiyan Santi, man. OG_Frank.
Golden State, Knicks, Philly. That's it.
Let's see what happens, man. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you for tuning in.
Have a good one, everybody.
Y'all be safe out there, man. Stay out of trouble, boy. Stay out of trouble. Peace.